Hello.
Hello. Oh, should I have said hello?
It works because some people are watching this at night time.
What, say good morning?
Well, saying hello. Hello's generic, isn't it? That's what we decided when we were going to do it.
Okay. It's the 3rd of August.
Saturday,
the 3rd of August.
She's good at this today, isn't she?
We arrived yesterday, which was Friday the 2nd. And we're with Staffordshire DA on the rally field next to the Riverside Caravan Park at Bridgnorth in Shropshire.
Is it? I think you're hamming up your part a bit too much now, dear.
Oh, well, I am the talent.
Okay. Indeed, as Heather said, we are. We did a little bit of filming last night. We went out for a walk into Bridgnorth, find a pub for a meal. I'll insert that footage and then come back to us for today's bit of the video. We're lucky we made it here actually. Somebody, I think you noticed the last video if you're watching them in order, Heather drove the van.
Just take no notice of him.
Only broke it, didn't she? Eh? We barely made it here after a week-long tribulation. I'll fill you in on that later in the video. But yeah, here's yesterday me showing you what we did last night. Thanks, Saturday morning us. So yeah, it's Friday night. We are walking in Bridgnorth and we're going up the hill to the high part of the town in search of our dinner. We usually eat out on the Saturday, but we figured let's eat out on the Friday night and then just have a good look round on the Saturday. So that's the plan. We'll see where we find. To the high town. They're not bloody joking. This is why the last time we came here we went on the Cliff Railway. We're going to try this one for a look anyway. A, because I like the old road signs, look, remember them old style of road signs, and B, it's a Jules pub. Got to try that. I ain't had a pint of Jules for ages. Dogs welcome throughout, homemade food, large undercover courtyard, lovely, wide selection of real ales. So that's the rally field that we're on. You can see, you can walk straight out the bottom onto the banks of the River Severn, and you can follow this little bit of an embankment straight into Bridgnorth. It's ideal. Now we've been talking to a couple on the caravan park there, and they're all privately owned caravans, but you can actually book some of these pitches as touring pitches. They have got hook up. I've no details on that at all. We're, as Heather said, we're on a DA rally and we paid 12 quid a night. You've got your Elson, you've got your water, you've got rubbish facilities, but you haven't got any use of the facilities on the site. So a little walk into Bridgnorth. Now normally we've only ever come to Bridgnorth if we've been on the Severn Valley Railway, and Heather said, can we go to Bridgnorth one time, you know, just as normal people, not train nerds.
Hold on a minute, I'm still a normal person, there's only you that's a train nerd.
Well yeah, so we are actually going to have a look around Bridgnorth. There's no denying we may pop onto the station at Bridgnorth because there is a nice pub on the station called the Railwayman's Arms, and I may time that just in time to see one train come in. You've got to give me a little break, but we'll see how we go. So as you'd imagine, walking along the side of a river, it's a fairly nice flat walk from the site into Bridgnorth, but as you'll also have seen from the little bit of footage last night, Bridgnorth is sort of a two-tier town. There's a high town and low town, and getting up to the high town is a bit of a climb, but it was a nice bit of a view up there, you know. So there is a little cliff railway which we have been on before, and we may pop on that later, I think, just to get up to the high part. We'll have a think, but we're enjoying the weather's cooled down a bit as we're filming this. It's been previously the week of that really hot week, which we're not complaining about at all, but we had a bit of rain overnight and it's really refreshing this morning. The flowers are lovely. Follow the path, it says. Lavington's Hole. Sounds ominous.
That's it.
Question is, who's Lavington? Oh. You see that? Up there must be his bedroom. Upstairs, or it's where he stores his stuff in the loft, like his Christmas tree and that, I guess. So we've decided we might have a go on the cliff railway, but we've carried on walking up past Lavington's Hole, and there's a load of steps that take you up, and we'll see where this brings us out. They do get steeper, mind. What we'll see. The dog's happy to try and chase pigeons. Yeah, on a clear day, that's a pretty hefty view. There is an amazing amount of flowers and stuff around Bridgnorth, and the old castle pub certainly goes above and beyond with them. What do you think of that? There we go, look. Husband Creche. Is he getting under your feet? Why not leave him here while you shop? Market day. It is a lovely town, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
It really is. I would say as well that, I don't know if you'll agree, we've had a couple of recent trips out where we've been with friends, which has been great, but for me it's nice when we're back out on our own as well. We sort of, I don't know, I just find vlogging easier.
It's all down to when you're with more people.
You don't want a camera out, do you, really?
Well, yeah, there's that, and you also feel obliged to ask them what they want to do.
Yeah, true.
Whereas when there's just the two of us, I tell you what we're doing and that's it.
Actually, that's not far off the truth. St Leonard's Close. How near is he?
Very close.
Can I do my age-old joke? I didn't even know dogs could play football. Right, so we're going to walk back down to the low part, and then, just for fun, catch the little cliff railway back up to the high part, and then we're going to go and find somewhere for lunch, and then we can just catch the railway back down to the low part when we've had something, simply because it's a return trip for £2.50, so we might as well use it that way.
Oh yeah, named after, oh Charles II, there you go.
The only surviving public house on Cartway. Oh. Well, I will say something, there's a fair amount of pubs in Bridgnorth, aren't they? Doing well.
Yes.
1580. I'm not really up on my history. I'm guessing it's Tudor. Tell me different.
Well,
Come on, brains.
black and white was always Tudor.
Could be mock Tudor. I'm not sure. Ask the audience. 1591 for that pub there, look, and 1580 for that. Tell us in the comments, is that Tudor then? Because we're dumb about stuff like that. After walking down, the Cliff Railway is here. So we're going to go up that. 1892. Which apparently was the year Cliff was born.
About right, that.
We're going to hit them. The trees. Hit the trees. Hit the trees.
What are we doing?
Going to hit the trees.
What are we doing? Going up.
Bye bye.
Well, why not? It's rude not to, innit? This is the Railwayman's Arms on Bridgnorth station on the Severn Valley Railway. Yeah, so we did say no trains on this one, but then we remembered in Bridgnorth the Railwayman's Arms is on the platform of the station. So even though we've only seen some steam trains, which I'm not a fan of, you can actually do your choo-choo trains.
Choo-choo.
Yeah, see, that's appropriate now. We thought we'd stop for a beer. Why not? It's a lovely day. Bridgnorth is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lovely
It
place
really
to come.
is. We haven't explored it before. We had a quick walk round once when we were here on the trains, but the town and all the houses are really nice. So enjoyable afternoon ahead, I think.
Definitely a place to come to visit, and
Yeah,
like you say, there's so many places to eat and drink, and you know, it really is catered for
yeah, it's a nice town.
tourists.
Nice town,
And very pretty.
indeed. Anyway,
Cheers.
cheers. Yeah, cheers. Cheers, everybody. Is the most patient couple in the world, look. My two girls who happily let me watch trains. Shall we go now? She's good to me really, this one, you know. We only popped over to the trains.
About 2 hours ago.
About 2 hours ago. We just said we'd pop for a quick beer, didn't we?
Well, we knew what time the diesel was due in, and
And it was a rubbish diesel as well.
I was all right with that.
It was alright actually, it was quite good.
Had
Lovely.
a nice sit.
Nice sit in the sun.
Yep, sunbathing.
But we're going to go back into the town now. I think we've got to catch the little Cliff Railway back down, haven't we?
Yep.
And then nice relaxing afternoon outside the van. And there's a rumour that I've got to cook dinner on the cadac tonight.
Yeah, I'll get the cadac out. I've not it out for this year yet.
No. If you like cute cottages, Bridgnorth is for you. If you like walking up hills, Bridgnorth is for you. There's certainly some hills to walk up. Do you think, Pop?
Yeah, if you enjoy, like say, going on the trains and that, it's lovely coming to Bridgnorth.
Yeah.
The problem is that you've got to be able to walk.
Yeah. It's a steep one. Well, at least we got the train back down.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, do this again?
What?
So I love things like this. I think it's so cute that it's still running.
I don't. I never even knew this for a thing.
I do. I seen it on TikTok, that's why I know.
There are some lovely pubs in Bridgnorth though, and the beer's really cheap. I think the most we've paid for a beer is £4.20, and that was this one, wasn't it? It would have been £3 odd, £3.80, £3.70. Found some shade though, haven't we, Pop? Bit hot in it. We always say the weather makes it, but it's been a fantastic day out around Bridgnorth. Back to the van now, and cup of tea time, and I'm going to cook some burgers later on the cadac. And there's our pitch just coming into sight now. See, we've got the cable poking through the window using a all powers that we've been sent to test. I think you might have seen that video by now. There we go. And that is us. It's not all beer on this channel, you know. Sometimes it's cup of tea and a cookie. I'm overseeing the proceedings. This could end up being a quick trip to the chip shop. That's what us chefs in the trade call sealing the meat there. Now I've flipped them over. I know what I'm talking about. I haven't been drinking at all. So now I'm going to put the mushrooms on top. I think I'll... Yeah, they'll what's it. That's the technical term that we chefs use. Now I'm going to put the lid on and prepare to be amazed. I've got the burger inspector on the job, just checking out that all proceedings are being followed to the letter. Everything all right? Yeah. You sure? You just check. You'll sit there and check. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. We've had a mushroom rotation so that the burgers don't do too quick. Burger supervisor has suggested that Heather does something like a bit of salad or warms the brioche buns up in the toaster. It's a hard life for burger supervisor. She's shaking, she's that excited. Are you excited? Yeah. Look. We're doing well. Look at this, eh? The key is blag it like you know what you're talking about. Low heat is the key, really. I'm fairly convinced they're going to be edible. Cheese has been added. This is going well. Sit rep. Brioche buns toasting on the top, because Heather can only get one at a time in the toaster. Another brainwave from me. And of course, burger inspector approves. What do you reckon?
I don't know.
You haven't ate it yet. But you know, I'll take 99% of the glory there. If they're bad, it's your fault.
We're friends today.
I didn't kill her overnight with me cooking. Morning, Sunday morning.
It is, it's the 4th of August.
4th of August.
The years go so quick.
They do. Realised on the teaser on the intro yesterday, completely forgot to tell you how Heather broke the van last week.
Which of course she didn't.
She did. You were the last driver. Basically, it is just a word of warning to yourself. Make sure you check your breakdown cover. So what happened was, we got an alert off the tracker company saying the voltage had dropped on the van considerably. Went out and had a look. We were on about 5 volts. This is on the van battery. So threw it on charge. No specific reason whatsoever. The report came through from them that it was fine up until the Friday at about 12.5 volts. Then from Friday tea time-ish, it just started losing a volt every hour or so, dropping down until Saturday evening it was down to 4.5 volts. So Sunday we we put it on charge overnight, and it started okay, but we got loads of warning lights on the dash. So Heather phoned the Fiat Assist, and it turns out we'd only got 1 year's Fiat Assist with the van, even though we'd got 3 years parts and labour with the van. Something to do with it being an ex-commercial van rather than an out-and-out camper van. That's correct, isn't it?
Something like that.
Something like that. Anyway, no problem. We're in the AA. Personal cover, any vehicle you drive. Lovely. Phone the AA. Yeah, mate, it's over 3.5 tonne. No, we're not coming out. Thanks a lot, AA. Even though it was the same van as it was till we upplated it. We haven't done anything. And we were on the drive. We just wanted the lights turning off. No. So, no problem. We've got third breakdown cover with Caravan Guard, our insurer. Hello, Caravan Guard. Oh, hello, yes. You've got breakdown cover, but not on your drive. Whoopee. So, the be-all and end-all is, we rang Fiat on Monday morning, and Fiat said, as long as the lights are orange, you can drive it. So we booked it into Fiat, took it there. As I was driving it along, the lights all cleared themselves anyway, but they obviously stored in the ECU. Got to Fiat, they found out there should have been a recall on the van that we hadn't been told about, which was something to do with the software on the radio causing it to turn itself on and off and try and do searches for software every hour, and he thinks that's what flattened the battery, the radio turning itself on and off. By the by, he did the software update, and because it was a recall, the reset and all the ECU reading and all that was free of charge because he put it through as the recall, so we were lucky there. So really it is just a case of check your breakdown cover. We've now renewed differently as it goes, still with the AA, but now over 3.5 tonne, and we're okay. But yeah, word of warning there. Anyway, we'll crack on with the rest of Sunday, packing the van up and
Going home.
and then we'll catch you later before we leave. Right, we're just getting back from a little bit of a walk out this morning, and then yeah, just got to go to the bin, go to the Elson, and we can get off home. Just got my I've got to unplug my electric, take the screen cover off. I've done the awning and stuff last night. Right, that's us done at Bridgnorth Riverside Caravan Park. Great weekend.
Yeah.
Lovely weather anyway, which makes a difference, as we always say. But yeah, for 12 quid a night, lovely mowed grass, flat field, easy access to the town.
Yep. The only thing that they do warn you is that if there is a risk of flooding, it does flood.
Oh yeah, well, yeah.
But, you know...
Not this time of year.
Well, one would hope not.
But definitely one to put on the list to come back to, I think, this one.
Yes, definitely.
Really enjoyed this weekend. So, as always, if you've enjoyed watching, please take heed of the screen. That sounded like TV John off of Hamish Macbeth. Oh, Hamish. We've been watching Hamish Macbeth again, sorry. It's great, I love Hamish Macbeth. We've got to go back to Plockton.
It's really awful storyline and bad acting,
Yeah,
really hammy acting, but
I like it.
but the scenery
Anyway,
in that, brilliant.
We're digressing. Yeah. Thanks for
Do
watching.
what it says on the screen.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See you
See you.
next time.
See you, Pop.
Bye, Pop.
Say bye.
She's not impressed.
Don't want to go home. Ta-ra.